And welcome back to Mega Man X. This time we're gonna finish off all the Mavericks and get that 100% that I've been teasing.
Sting Chameleon.
Blah, blah.
So since he's a chameleon, does that mean he can turn into us and frame us for robbing banks?
In theory, if you wanted to be a dick.
It wouldn't be the only time framing's been a part of a Mega Man plot.
That is true. Mega Man X4.
Mega Man 9.
Oh, that too.
I was thinking of Spider-Man.
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, that is what the chameleon's first thing was, so... What are you doing? Oh, okay. Answer my question, why don't you?
Yeah. Yeah, just leave me to my process. You need the dash upgrade for this, but the dash upgrade is basically mandatory anyway. I guess if you want to go dashless, that makes this hard taking impossible, but literally, why would you go dashless in Mega Man X?
If you were doing a minimalist run, maybe.
Yeah. Also, you have to, like, blatantly ignore this. You have to work around getting the capsule.
Well, I guess you would pick it up and then just like not use it in the Sigma stages after playing Chill Penguin last.
This guy's weakness is the boomerang cutter, but like he's still hard regardless because you can only damage him in the head. He's like Dracula. Only Dracula can grab you.
And he doesn't have a health bar, so other than the smoking, you can't really tell how close he is to dying.
Yeah.
That's lame.
Very. But
And of course you had to use up all your ammo.
on my boomerang cutter, which makes Sting Chameleon a bit more difficult.
This
Because
capsule
boomerang cutter
contains
is his
blah
weakness.
blah blah.
The last upgrade, the body part, which is just a damage reduction. But hey, less damage. It's a good thing.
And now we turn into Super Mega Man.
That's the first armor. A good armor by all standards. If the game would let me move. I
Just
still
because
think
you
so.
can take less damage doesn't mean you need to get hit by everything.
I'm just showing it off. Again, I'm
Don't
very
do
reckless when
like
it comes to
Deadpool.
Mega Man X games.
It is the only, to be fair, it is the only light capsule that didn't give us a demonstration right after getting it.
Yeah.
So you're just filling it in.
You win this round.
Just gotta break it in. I don't know what those woodpecker. Oh, you know what? They summon caterpillars. Also, we got guerrilla warfare, Surfbots. What are they called again? Surfbots is legends.
Servbots is Legends. This one is Metools.
Metools. Yeah.
Metals, yeah. And they've been around since Classic Mega Man.
Yep. One of the only things to stay
Okay.
with classic Mega Man, apart from Dr. Light. Oh, thanks. With a random lucky drop. Alas, my right armor is not long for this world. I don't know what I'm. You know what? I'm getting sub tank energy. Get out of the mud. There you go.
Ow.
Ah, jerk.
Some later games let you bring ride armors to certain boss fights.
Yep, Mega Man X4.
Magma Dragoon, I think?
Yep, Magma Dragoon. I don't like doing right armor with Magma Dragoon. Yes, it makes it a lot easier, but Magma Dragoon is such a fun fight anyway. I am rusty though, so I'll probably take right armor into the boss fight if I can, assuming I don't break it. There you go, just up through the door.
Oh, that you're just floating right through the door.
Yeah, that's Mega Man for you. Thankfully, we don't need much of the rolling cutter to beat Sting Chameleon, because it's just Toadman. Only he can actually do a bit more. No, just stand still. Stand still. You got it. At this point, I know that jumping sends it downwards. I don't know what I'm doing. I think I'm just waiting for an opportunity position. There we go. Now he's in the cycle.
There.
Ow. So yeah, this is all he does. Again, it's Toadman, but he's harder, just a little bit. That's right.
Another pretty annoying boss without the weakness, though.
Yeah, without the weakness, that boss is a pain. Actually,
Yeah.
no, I fought it without the weakness
It looks
once,
like it.
and I cut that out. Because it was a pointless waste of time.
Aren't we all, in a way, pointless waste of time?
No, shut up.
I'm getting existential.
I listened to a lot of Lyle Wrath. He's so... whatever that word was.
Perfect. So that was just the cutscenes saying, like, they were telling us, hey, we found Sigma's fortress. We're not gonna go there yet. It's time for some cleanup.
Clean it all. It must be clean.
I could have cut it to the parts where I just get the upgrades like I did for Spark Mandrill. And I actually do that later, but I like showing off where you actually get it. I like being helpful.
Yeah, I'll probably do the same thing for the Adventure 2 battle playthrough.
Yeah, sometimes you just want to show it off.
Yeah.
Not everything needs to be snappy.
Plus, also gives me a chance to swap over to some other tunes.
And then there's me for Superstar Saga. I'm getting right to the point during the bean fruit hunt for the 4th Beanstar piece. I'm just jump cutting to the spots on the map where the stuff is, besides the last one, which has a boss fight. Or a mini-boss. Because there was a lot of
So
pointless...
me and Paul want to
meandering.
be helpful. You say fuck everyone.
Well, that's a long, like... I'm cutting out a lot of footage in between getting those pieces, because they're, like, located in the center of, like, bushes of grass. But they're not always, like, direct center, so there's, like, a lot of... I came to certain spots at first, just pointlessly digging and not getting it when I just wasn't digging in the right spot. So... I'm just cutting straight to where they are for the most part.
Okay,
Yeah, there's the death.
there you go,
I was wondering where
dying.
that was. Oh well, no harm, no foul.
And to be fair, for Superstar Saga, I do show, like, on the world map before digging to get it, like, where it is. So you get a rough idea of, like, the room I'm in, quote-unquote.
Alright. That works, at least.
Yep.
In the rooms we've seen, like, a bunch of times before that point, anyway. Because it's the main hub world. Or the overworld.
And if I'm being, like, honest, I leave these in because when you know where they are, the upgrade parts are actually really easy to find. There's just one that's a pain. And it should be a pain because it's like, it's the proof that you have nothing left to prove. Ow.
He's out there to prove he's got nothing to prove. I think there's like a folder for Napoleon Dynamite.
Vote Pedro. I've never actually seen Napoleon
Vote
Dynamite, just the
Pedro.
ending.
Really?
Yeah.
It's a good movie.
My mom loves that movie, but I
Yeah.
still haven't gotten around to watching it.
It's stupid fun.
Like, from what I've gathered, like, just from watching, like, the last 20-ish minutes, it looks to be really stupid fun.
Yeah.
So I intentionally take the hit here so I can just clip through the spikes. I don't know why I didn't. You know what? I was trying to double tap dash instead of just circle dashing.
Why didn't you just cut back to the life you were on that gets you right to where you need?
Yeah, like
Because
right back to the elevator.
I didn't think to do that until later parts. Or rather, until I went back for Armored Armadillo, because I knew dying was the point. Trust me, you'll see that I do end up doing that. It's just, for some reason, I didn't do it here. But it doesn't matter, this is where I actually clear the floor, so it's this life. Which is good, because I think the next one's going to be game over.
Yeah, if you have Hulu, Paul, you can watch it on there. As well as the
Hulu is
cartoon.
Hulu is one of the only subscription services I think I don't have.
God damn. I'm tempted to give you the password for mine, just so you can watch it. Actually, I need to make sure it's still on there first. Good thing my PS4 is on right now. I'm trying to download or update fucking Cyberpunk.
No, it's really fine. I don't need it. I would probably only really watch Animaniacs anyway.
Mm.
Yeah, so you can just dash across there.
And if you wanted it just for Napoleon Dynamite the movie, you could just like find a cheap DVD somewhere.
True. But this
Oh,
way
this
he
is-
doesn't have to spend what little money he has.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough. Regardless, I don't need it.
Yeah, I'm still looking at it regardless.
I think I'm being flirted with currently, right now. Someone's messaging me,
Sure.
and I said, like, they said that I was cool. I was like, oh, you're gonna make me blush. It's like, what if that's what I want? And it's like,
This is stupid. It's only for live TV now.
What?
oh,
Ooh.
that's rough. When did subscription
Fuck
services get the
that.
idea to add payments on top of their service?
We're talking about the same service that has a limited ads plan and a no ads plan.
Like, I'm already doing the no ads plan. What makes you think I want to fucking go $64 to watch live TV?
Oh god, that's just cable. But anyway, that's how you get that hard container.
Also, there's another The Office show in Hindi or Hindi, whatever that is.
Hindi?
Yeah. I've never heard of it until just now.
The main language of India.
Okay, well, I learn something new every day. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna watch it, but
I had a friend who was Hindu.
because I already.
Crazy smart. Like studying 2 years above his grade level, crazy smart.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now we're coming back to fight the other dragon boss.
Yep. The ship. Coming back to fight the ship.
Yeah. The ship and then the dragon.
Yes. I'm about to fight the river. But we gotta fight this asshole again. And this is an attack I've never seen before at this point.
He doesn't
Just
do it
kinda-
very often.
Scans. He's just scanning there.
Complete.
Menacing.
Menacingly.
Well, maybe he's like a transformer. If he scans you enough, he can turn into you.
Transformers can do that?
Yeah. Well, that's how they get their vehicle modes.
Huh. These pufferfish don't
Look at
do
that in
anything.
the DS playthrough.
All those blowfish do is just suck you in. Oh, I thought I was gonna die there.
Suck. Suck. And you still don't use this.
Oh, fuck.
He catches you by surprise like that, and you can barely react. Glad I picked up an extra life, so no game over for me.
You don't need
And
to
it's not
jump
right
cut
here,
because
it's
you're right
in the
there.
Oh no, I start right there at the mini boss.
Yeah, I'm saying that's why I said no need to jump cut because he's right there.
Yeah. Also, wall hanging doesn't do anything since you'll still slide down the wall, so you gotta jump. But that's the mini boss, so moving on. Alright. Now what you're gonna want to do is find these tornadoes, ride them to the top, and then jump off. It's specifically this first tornado here. This is me checking to make sure I'm at the right tornado. Which I'm not. I need to move on to the second tornado.
That's right.
And you just blast this thing to Kingdom Come. Making sure that that's what I need to do. Yep, just take it down. Hey, stop.
No.
So, Sting Chameleon's weapon, before it splits, is worse than the regular X-Buster. What I should have done is stand back at the edge of the platform and let it split off. This takes you all the way down. You move to the right.
Oh.
Hey! And you find another dragon. Let me pull out my Storm Tornado. Not the rolling, not the Spark.
How do you like our 3D?
And it's done. That was so easy.
And what do we get as a reward for this?
Container.
Dun 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 dun.
There's nothing left in Launch Octopus stage, so I can head out. Okay. And I'm just trying to go back and make sure that I have everything. So there's one more stage that I forgot that I theoretically could have done earlier, I think, but I didn't.
Is it the one you need Flame Mammoth for?
Yes, I believe so.
Wasn't this a forest earlier?
No, it was
Nope.
always a chilled out factory.
Oh.
But this is a majority of the rest of the part. So. I've been reading this interesting book recently. It's called Anna Dressed in Blood. It's a supernatural fiction kind of deal. It was recommended because I was a fan of Dark Souls.
Really?
Yeah. It's good. I like it. I can see specifically where that recommendation comes from because it deals a lot with like the concepts of undeath and rituals and everything. And like being chosen when you're just average. It's part of a 3-part series, so I hope if I can finish the first book and like it, I can get the other 2.
Nice.
Support your local libraries, kids. If not, I'll come to get you.
God damn it, Paul, you're not supposed to threaten the viewers!
But they need to support knowledge. Knowing is half the battle.
This isn't
G.I.
G.I. Joe.
It's the only thing from G.I. Joe that I know. Apart
Vintage
from Snake
meme right
Eyes.
there.
Vintage meme. That was a clever use of the shotgun ice that I wasn't predicting. Nope, idiot.
It is a good thing that you can just exit the stage from the pause menu after you get these. That you don't
Yep,
have to fight
and-
the Maverick
yeah.
all over. again?
Well, you can't fight the Maverick all over anyway, because so I'll explain it more when we finish the part. But I ended up finishing one of the stages where Maverick I already beat, and it didn't make me fight the Maverick again. It just kind of kicked me out.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. I mean, it makes sense. The Maverick's dead. Nice one, idiot. Wait. Yeah, you just torch these things with Flame Mammoth, and you get this heart container. And that's the last one. Never hurts to be careful.
Nice.
But there's one more thing we have to do. We're not quite done yet with the cleanup. This is a 100% file.
What else is there to get?
Oh, you'll see.
You've technically already said what it is.
Bomb.
I have. The answer lies off a random cliff.
No. No.
What? No. 1, 2, 3. I game over, so I had to do it all over again. And here we go. It's the awesome part. I don't know how I lived through that. Oh, that's a funky looking outfit you got there, Dr. Light. A special
He's getting
present.
ready to go to Ninja Turtles.
Don't mind if I do. Yes, to get this last upgrade, you have to finish that part of the Armored Armadillo's level, jump off, climb up the cliff, get the health pickup, and then jump off the cliff 3 times. And you get the Hadouken.
Hold on, go!
That's more just a quick Hadouken. So, as I realized as I was editing the footage for part 7, I realized that I ended up having to do that all over again. Because for some reason, it didn't save.
Oh yeah, that's right. The Hadouken doesn't save when you turn the system off. It's just like just like the Sigma stage's progress.
Yes. So what you have to do. So what I ended up doing was, this is how I figured this out. I climbed down the cliff and just walked through the boss door, and it took me out, and it allowed me to save. So I didn't click exit stage at all. Because I thought that's what did it. Like, exiting the stage prematurely didn't actually save the progress for the Hadouken. But no, just turns out I turned my system off too early. And since I just exited the stage and clicked save, I went back in, have the Hadouken. Doesn't help me much, but I have it. Yeah, most of the bosses are kind of hard to hit with it. But, as a trade-off, if you do manage to land the Hadouken, it is a one-shot kill to everything.
Oh god. Even Sigma?
Especially Sigma. Though it is kind of difficult for the second phase. But with that, we'll see you next part.
See ya.